Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. What a great day to be alive. Can I just say, first of all, can we look at the shirt? It's sparkly, it's red. I'm in the Christmas spirit, as should you, okay? Also, look, I have like their bow earrings with a heart. I'm so excited. Today's just a great day. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, and we have a great episode of Tennessee Valley Living for you today. But of course, here on Talking TVL, sometimes I like to throw in a little recap of the day that you've missed previously. So first up, I have two videos to show you. The first one being our interviews from yesterday. But the first one, obviously, is from the Boys and Girls Club. It is their STEM program when they collaborated with Hudson Alpha for their new program. That was a lot of words for Elmo. I'm so sorry, but I have the video for you right here. Let's take a look.
The future of science is looking bright, and it's all starting right here in Huntsville. The Boys and Girls Club and Hudson Alpha teaming up to bring genetics to life for local students, inspiring them to really see themselves in STEM as possible careers. And since it is the only Boys and Girls Club in the country offering this one-of-a-kind training, well, we had to hear more from Angela and Daisy on how this partnership, again, is shaping the next generation of scientists. Ladies, thank you for coming on and what you're doing, because we're really equipping these students, as young as 4th and 5th and 6th grade, I think in some cases. But Daisy, I want to start with you because, again, this all in partnership of Hudson Alpha. This is rare to have a biotech institute of this nature partner with a nonprofit, and again, only one of its kind in the country. How did this first come about for you guys? This is big.
So yes, thank you for this opportunity. So Hudson Alpha has a huge desire to be in the community and wanted to be able to partner with one of our local organizations. So we've had a long-standing relationship personally with Angela, and we decided that the best way for Hudson Alpha to be able to partner with the Boys and Girls Club is to be able to create our expertise in STEM with the Boys and Girls Club.
And so you brought some props here today, and
yes.
I do want to highlight this, and Angela, you've got one as well. So tell me again what these students are really going to get to experience again in this after-school program.
So at the Boys and Girls Club, we have about 1,000 students a day that come through our program. Most of the kids, like the biggest age group that we have, is actually in 3rd through 5th grade.
Okay.
So when we talked, when Daisy and I talked, we've actually been working on this partnership for about 5 years at this point. We really wanted to target that age group, which was a little different from what Hudson Alpha normally works with. So this is a ground-up program that was designed for out-of-school time learning for kids in 3rd through 5th grade to get them just interested in biotech and interested in using science tools and things like that. So this is all specifically designed for these kids. It was actually piloted at 2 different sites that we have. Wow. It's really, really great. And it gives the kids like an opportunity to do some stuff they normally wouldn't be able to do.
Can we open it? Can we see what's inside?
Absolutely.
Yeah, what do we got? Stethoscopes?
Okay.
Or tell what we got in here.
We can start with your box.
Okay.
Oh, some DNA stuff it looks like.
Yeah, we've got some pipettes in this box, some 96 well plates that we have in the box. So our goal here was wanting to get students to be able to use the same equipment that are used in molecular laboratories. So this, while a researcher wouldn't use a pipette that looks like this. This is a fixed volume micropipette, but you have to think about the size of the hands for someone that's in 3rd grade. So this is going to be appropriate for the tactile pieces that a 3rd grader would need to be able to use it, but the mechanisms are exactly the same, and being able to teach them how to use a pipette.
We've come such a long way from like paper mache volcano. Do they even make those anymore? I don't know. To think that we have, again, almost real life replicas of sorts and being equipped now for these 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. And ladies, I want to chat because, again, you've mentioned this has been in the works for a long time. And specifically this age group, this is when imagination, I think, really starts taking off. I mean, we all write papers on what we want to be when we grow up. What have you seen over the course of this program and working with students at this age specifically in the Huntsville of all places, right? We are science oriented in a lot of ways.
So as you mentioned, we wanted to be able to get the kids excited and keep them excited. So starting specifically with this 3rd grade and being able to think about what happens in school time with the Alabama Course of Study, being able to get students knowing that they can do STEM and being able to see themselves doing STEM activities. So as they're doing this particular activity, after they finish the hands-on pieces, there's a career component that's connected to them to know that everything that they've done in each one of these 4 activities is what's actually being done in the career of STEM.
Oh, this is wonderful. Ladies, you're changing lives, and it's amazing to think that, again, even children as young as 3rd grade are really having their lives put on a phenomenal trajectory because of you and your work. Big question now for parents who want to get their child involved. And let me ask as well, is this part of just kind of your standard Boys and Girls Club curriculum?
It is. So that's the the thing that's really great. So all of the Boys and Girls Clubs that we have in the area are equipped with dedicated STEM spaces.
Okay.
So if you're a member of the Boys and Girls Club, you're going to get STEM no matter what. So we usually have about 3 times a week, every single kid has access to a STEM program. It's part of just our normal day. We want to normalize doing science and technology so that those kids, when they get older, go, hey, you know what? I've been doing biotech and working with pipettes and things like that since I was in third grade. I definitely want to major in that in college.
Oh my word! Again, it's so phenomenal to think that they have such early access. And so with that too, ladies, again, for people who want to get involved, Angela, I'll let you speak on behalf of the club. Parents who want to sign their children up, what that looks like, criteria, anything of that nature to be a part.
Yeah, so you're just going to go to our website. It's bgcnal.com. We're actually opening a new facility in January, so be looking out for that. And then there's all these different organizations. We have 11 different organizations across the Tennessee Valley, so you can kind of check that stuff out and see which one's closest to you.
And again, only being offered here, nowhere else in the country, which this is big.
Absolutely.
So guys, thank you so much. Daisy, certainly thank you on behalf of Hudson Alpha and all that you're doing, and Angela as well. We'll have those details on our website, tvliving.com. Thank you. Y'all have
Thank
fun.
you.
This is going to be a good time, I know. Thanks, ladies.
We wish that program nothing but the best. I said it yesterday, I'll say it till the end of the earth. Any excuse to get these kids off these phones and tablets, I'm here for. And what better way than to give them real world science experience? I love it. 12 out of 10, okay? No notes. Anyways, our next interview that I'm going to show you is, of course, hey, 'tis the season. Operation Christmas Child is here in full swing, full effect. Find out how you can get involved right here.
Gift. That is what Operation Christmas Child is all about. Every year, thousands of people around the world pack shoe boxes filled with toys, school supplies, hygiene items, just to bring a little joy to children who need it most. And right now, local volunteers are gearing up for National Collection Week. We have Paige, Colin, and Rachel joining us to share all about how it works and how you yourself can get involved. Guys, thank you. I said it earlier before the break. I have loved OCC since I was, like in 3rd grade. I remember my school started collecting this. This is so powerful. And Paige, I want to start with you. For people meeting you guys for the first time, again, you guys pack shoe boxes. You send them around the world. This is not just a local or national nonprofit. Tell me about your involvement with this, what it looks like, and how you're helping kids literally 3 worlds away.
Well, I personally am responsible for the central drop-off location for this county, for a part of this county, and for Jackson County. So people will pack the boxes and then they come to me. And when they bring them to the central drop-off location, we get them inside of the cartons and then on the trailers and send them on to the processing center. So that's my role within this. Just love the impact of the gifts for the kids, and we don't open the boxes, so when someone prayerfully puts their things in and decides what to choose, then that's what we believe that is for that individual child that it goes to.
And it's interesting, I've seen so many stories, videos, and what have you of the Lord using exactly what has been packed in that box. I remember as a kid I saw this one video of all a child wanted was a pair of shoes, right? And that was all that was placed in the box, and by God's divine providence, that box ended up making its way to that child. Rachel, I want to chat with you specifically. Again, we will stress this is around the world. I mean, any kind of certain countries you want to name drop, or stories that you've heard from your experience about, again, kind of these divine encounters.
So I think one of my favorite stories, one of the most impactful to me, is that I went and heard a shoebox recipient speak of his experience, and he got a yo-yo and he didn't know what it was, so he thought it was David's slingshot. He was playing with that. But the thing that stuck out to me the most, and I pack at least 2 toothbrushes every year when I pack a shoebox now, is he said that his family of 5 had 1 toothbrush. So he and his brother in Senegal would they would try to wake up first so they could be the first one to use the toothbrush. Can you imagine sharing a toothbrush with your sibling?
Absolutely not.
He and his brother each got a shoebox that year, and they each got 2 toothbrushes. So now their family had 5. And they didn't have to share a toothbrush anymore. And like 20 years later, that still has stuck out to him, that he shares that story when he speaks about it.
It's been, again, that's just one of the many stories, again, how the Lord works. And I'll tell you too, I am always so beyond moved. I mean, you see videos of kids, you mentioned Senegal, but again, certainly countries in South America, Africa, Asia, you see these videos of kids opening, and it is, it's the most joyful and heart-wrenching but moving, I think, visual you could ever experience. Those are all on the internet if you want to spend quite a bit of time watching them, because they're so powerful. But so with that, you guys have brought shoe boxes today. Rachel, you mentioned the toothbrushes, but Colin, I want to bring you in here as well. Tell me about, again, some popular items that we're packaging. I know there are things that we can't pack, right? So let's kind of highlight that as well, and what makes a great shoebox gift for a child around the world.
Yeah, so a lot of the three categories that kind of get broken out into is like school supplies, small toys, and personal care items. So as you see, we got personal care items of a washcloth and the sandals, whereas school supplies, there's erasers, pencils, and then toys, there's a plushie for a moose, I believe. So, and there is, like you said, a lot of gifts that we can't add. And so there's the list on how to pack a shoebox online that kind of says, like, you can't add liquids or candy.
Sure.
Because you don't want them to damage the box. And we can also add pictures, like Rachel had, personal pictures.
Yes, that's always such a sweet aspect of it. I want to highlight this as well. Yeah, a family might write a note of prayer or just know that they're thinking about you long beyond you receiving this shoebox. So it's so wonderful. We will stress as well, when you get your shoebox, you can have these label cards, whether boy or girl, and certain age groups, right? I think it goes up to, I think it's 14?
2 to 14.
Yes, so yeah, 2 to 14, but you can select your specific age group depending on what child you want to pack for. And again, National Collection Week getting ready to kick off. Paige, I'll wrap back with you. Tell us one more time when and where this is going down. I know churches in our area are involved with people who want to be part. Where can they get the supplies and certainly make it happen as we approach National Collection?
Well, you can just pack a basic size shoebox, so you don't even have to have specific. They're available at what store can you get them in town?
You can get plastic shoeboxes pre-printed at Hobby Lobby.
Okay.
You can get some of these, a lot of churches around the area have these cardboard boxes that are pre-printed. We have labels that you can stick on, or you can print a label online. If you go to SamaritansPurse.org/OCC, you can do a follow your box label, and that will actually allow you to find out what country your box goes to. Or if you have these sticky labels, you scan that QR code to activate it. And they will let you know where it goes, so that you can be praying more specifically for the child that gets your shoebox.
Wonderful. Again, more information certainly at Samaritan's Purse. We'll have that link on our website. And National Collection Week going to be next week, September 17th to the 24th. So certainly read out more information, find where you can drop it off. A number of churches certainly in North Alabama involved. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you for what you do. Merry early Christmas to you.
Merry
Again, we love you
Christmas.
guys and all that you're a part of. So thank you for being here. We
Thank you for
appreciate
having
it.
us.
Thanks.
I want to know in the comments below, did you ever participate in Operation Christmas Child when you were in school, or just you as a family as a whole unit? I did it when I went to Sparkman High School, go Senators, okay? And I was in the Medical Academy back in 2019, and we did do these Operation Christmas Child shoeboxes, and it was a great time, honestly, truly. So maybe I would get in the Operation Christmas Child spirit this season and give. So if you feel so led to do so, head on over to tvliving.com. We have more information on how you can find your nearest drop-off location and how you can volunteer, get involved, all of the things. But that does it for our recap. Let's talk about what's happening on the show today. First of all, oh, what fun it is to ride in your car up to Dollywood, all for the fun Christmas festivities that are happening this season. And hey, if you have no idea what festivities are happening this season, this is why you watch Tennessee Valley Living, because our girl Ellen from Dollywood is here in studio today to give us the 411, okay, the inside scoop on all things Dollywood Christmas themed. So that's our first interview for today. Then we're heading on over to the kitchen, because my dear friend Shelby Vaughn, who is the creator of the Detangler Fairies, is coming in today to do a fun arts and crafts, and she's bringing a special sweet guest. I don't know the baby's name as a child, but last time she came on, if you want to watch that interview, head on over to tvliving.com, go to the search bar, type in Detangler Fairies, Detangler Fairies, okay? And you can watch that interview, and they did the cutest little science experiment. She's bringing another sweet angel today. I'm not sure the baby's name. I say baby because any child that's like 12 or under is a baby to me. But they're doing a fun little arts and crafts with Peyton. It will be cute. It will be an amazing show, okay? Dollywood, Detangler Fairies. It can't get any better than this, I'm just saying. So be sure to watch the show at 11 a.m. today to catch all of it in its glory. And yes, that's it. That's all I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me today on Talking TVL. Be sure to tune in every weekday at 10 a.m. Have a great day.